Welcome to the show.
Right in the
Coffee
morning,
with Nikkie.
right
In this morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way.
Right in the morning.
Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Coffee with
Wake
Nikkie.
up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. It's time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women, make it sound easy. Take it Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Live and welcome to Coffee with Nikkie, your daily cup of information and inspiration. You already know what to do. Soon as you walk in, hit the thumbs up button and don't forget to click subscribe. Now grab your pen, your pad, and your coffee because it's time to get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing this amazing morning? Let me tell you how it started already, okay? So I got dressed and I was pulling up the zipper to, put my dress on, and I broke the zipper. And so I was like, I need something to put on real fast. So I would have been kind of earlier, but we had a little wardrobe malfunction. But I am back. How's everybody doing this amazing morning? We have some sunshine going on. What is going on with you guys? You already know what to do as soon as you walk in the building. Hit the thumbs up. Also, if you're new here, my name is Nikki. I am your host. I am the Dean of Bubble Babes University. This is Coffee with Nikkie, your daily cup of information and inspiration. How are you doing this morning? Let me check and see who's in the building. Thank you, cousin, for always checking on me. I seen the text, but I couldn't respond. But I did see you checking on me. So yes, and yes, but I'm here now. All right, let's see. Good morning, Linda. Linda says, good morning, everyone. Woke up painless today. Come on. I spoke life into my pain today. I am blessed, favored, grateful, thankful, ready for my miracles this morning. Let's get these miracles. Let's get them. Good morning, Big Meech. Big Meech is in the building. Good morning, Jordan. Good morning. Good morning, Jordan. How are you doing this amazing morning? Are you moving and shaking around the house easily now? Let us know, how's your healing going? How are you feeling today? Good morning, Betty Rose. Betty Rose is in the building. She says she woke up with a headache. Oh, I hate headaches. They are the worst. Why are headaches the worst? Because to me, headaches make everything hurt. It just makes everything feel like, it's all in pain. And I don't like that. So, yeah, headaches are not my favorite. But I am still blessed and highly favored. That's right. I'm still blessed and highly favored with a multi-millionaire mindset. I'm with it. I'm here for all of it. Good morning, Miss Lois. Miss Lois said, good morning, Queenies. That is who her community is. Good morning, Queenies. I'm blessed. Let's go. Let's get it. Good morning, Jasmine. Jasmine said, it's almost Friday. It's Friday. Y'all watch that with Tab and Chance on Fridays? Good morning, Naomi. Naomi says, I'm awake, alive, and blessed. Yes, and yes. Good morning, Michelle. Michelle is in the building. She says, good morning, ladies. Have a blessed and prosperous day. Come on, blessed and prosperous day. Good morning, Yolanda. Yolanda said, good morning, tribe. Jasmine put the coffee cups in the chat. Let's see. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Yes, and yes. Hit it. Run them up. Let me see. Make sure you hit the like button as soon as y'all come in, please. And thank you. Good morning, Deltra. Deltra's in the building. Good morning, cousin. Good morning, Eliana. Where you been, girl? Good morning, 311 Aroma. How are you doing this amazing morning? Good morning, Tiffany. Tiffany is in the building. She says she is blessed and highly favored. Yes, and yes. Cousin's got one of those headaches too. She's suffering with a migraine and blurred vision right now. Whoo, cousin, close your eyes. Close your eyes. That would make me, I would be falling over. I just cannot take, and then I don't know. This just nothing makes a headache feel good. Like if you lay down, it still don't feel good. You sit up, it still don't feel good. Like you get a massage for a little while and it'll give you some temporary relief, but then it's like, oh, headaches is just like, I'm telling you, when I have a headache, my stomach hurts. I feel nauseous. Like every single thing in my body starts to hurt when I have a headache. So it is what it is. We got to get over it. We got to find something we got to find somebody with some kind of remedy. I know we say caffeine works. I know my mom used to always tell me taking an Advil with a Pepsi or coffee, and I used to do that, and I still do that. Whenever I have like headaches and stuff like that, I reach for my caffeine immediately because it does give me some kind of relief. So y'all with the headaches, go grab you some caffeine and see if you make it subside a little bit at least. Those migraines are no joke. I'm telling you, I pray for a speedy healing. Yes, yes, and yes. Yes, yes, and yes. He was in a little pain last night, but it's not too bad. Okay, good. He is still moving around without crutches. Come on, Jordan. Jordan, no crutches. Yes. And is getting there walking with walking normal. Go awesome, awesome, awesome. Yesterday I had a migraine that caused dizziness and nausea. Today it's threatening to hurt again. We are not going to claim that in the name of the Lord, right? In the name of Jesus, we are not claiming these headaches. I don't want to claim it. I don't want to claim it. I don't want to think about it. You guys, make sure that you guys take something and drink that caffeine and massage some temples. If you have some massage oil. If you have some peppermint oil, put a little carrier oil in there, maybe some coconut oil, maybe some olive oil, just something, and just start massaging it into your temples. Peppermint oil is something that does relieve your headaches. I know that's something that I find to relieve headaches sometimes too. So it's my caffeine and it's the peppermint oil. But I don't know if anybody in here has any tips for getting rid of migraines or something that helps to, make it go down just a little bit. Put it in the chat and let me know what you come up with. Making coffee now, but it came on so quick. Yeah. Did you get up fast? Like, did you jump up? Because you don't not like to sleep. And you probably just jump right up for the alarm or something, and that sudden snap up probably gave you a headache. Let's see, but it came on so quick, probably too late. Okay, I have meds, but it'll put me to sleep. Oh yeah, and you got a full day. You got a whole full day, cousin. You got your regular job. You got Jules and Chantel coming into town today, this morning. So you got a whole full day. A whole full day. Definitely praying healing to all that's feeling bad or in pain this morning. Yes, yes, and yes. Y'all got your prayer from cousin. That's who I go to. And when I'm in need of prayer, I send it directly to her. Tell her, go ahead and say my prayer to God because she got a direct line. Please and thank you, cousin. Thank you. All right, you guys, how are you doing this morning? Are you enjoying Content Week? Did you get anything so far? Let me know if you guys are enjoying Content Week. Put ones in the chat. Ones in the chat if you are enjoying Content Week. Excuse me. Put it in the chat. No, I was good. Woke up listening to prayer. Oh, got you. I got you. And I washed my hair. Got you. The prayer call. Got you. Got it. Yes, a full day. Yes, she's going to be running around, taking people to and fro. She's going to be busy today. Busy, busy, busy. And I'm going to miss you. Oh, I'm the only one that's not there. But I'll be there in Texas. So you guys, if you are in the Dallas area, we will be in Dallas August 27th, I think, is the day of our brunch. So if you have not yet gotten your tickets for the BBU and BCMC brunch, better hurry up and get it. We got some special guests, some special surprises. It's going to be dope because it's always dope whenever we get together. It's going to be an amazing networking opportunity. It's going to be just a time to be with like-minded people where you guys could just relax and just enjoy each other's company. It's going to be dope, right? So with that being said, how many of you guys are enjoying Content Week? Have you been with us so far? We're on day 4 of Content Week. And yesterday made me think. So while I'm waiting for you guys to put ones in the chat if you're enjoying it, 2 if you haven't even caught it, right? So just put 2. If yesterday when we were talking about it, I realized, I don't know if Cheryl is in the building, but I said we need to go ahead the 27th, right? We need to go ahead and get deeper into the questions. And so I took the liberty of going into, because when I created the prompt definitely told you all the things. Like I list their psychographics, demographics, interests, pain point solutions, all those type of things, right? It suggested that. Why am I getting tongue tied? I do not know. But in the prompt, it said that. But I realized when asking somebody yesterday about their business that they didn't have that information. So if you put that prompt in there, it would kind of generate something generic. It wouldn't definitely give you what you really want for your customers, and so it wouldn't be so detailed for you. And so I have a list of questions. I know Jasmine has, I think, 5 questions, which is great, right? All her questions make you think. I have a list of I think I have 5 questions for each of her one question, so that you can really dig deep and it'll make you think. You gotta, again, peel these layers back, okay? Because having a pretty thing and selling it at a certain price point, those are not going to be the things that are going to continue to carry on to give you a long lasting brand, right? You gotta have something else. A pretty thing is only going to last for so long. Your price point, somebody is going to be lower or higher, and there, somebody else will get your customer. Somebody else is going to communicate better to your customer. Somebody else is going to communicate to their emotions, to their pain points, and they're going to be the person that gets the sale. So you have to, as a business owner, if you want to have a brand. Now, if you want to sell things and just that's just the thing, then you can do that off of, you can go to Amazon and just sell a bunch of things that you could get from over like at AliExpress or Temu or something like that and resell it. And that could be something that you do, right? But if you're trying to build a brand, there's got to be a strong message. There's got to be strong, you're building a strong relationship with them. There has to be some consistency with this brand. So it has to be more than just a pretty thing and a price point. There has to be some kind of messaging. You can't just say, "Oh, I want to sell to people that they make a lot of money." They could be male or female, and it's like no detail at all. Like, I don't know what kind of woman is she? What kind of man is he? Where do they go? Where do they shop? Do they have kids? Are they a family man? Are they a stay-at-home mom? Are they a stay-at-home dad? Do they have multiple incomes? Are they an entrepreneur? Are they creators? Maybe they don't work. Maybe they're just passionate about art. Maybe they're passionate. Like, we need to go in so many more layers deep, because this thing is going to be consistent, is going to resonate throughout your brand. If you don't have a clear message, then it's not going to last for so long. And then when that novelty wears off, what do you have? So you have to make sure that you have to go layers and layers deeper than just if it's a woman or female, male or female, how old they are. If your product is a luxury product, if your product is pretty, it's got to go beyond that. And so I'm challenging you guys to think a little deeper than that, because if you're building a brand, there's got to be something behind it. It's got to be something behind it. Let me see how many of y'all are with me. Okay, so we got some ones in the chat. So Jasmine, don't forget, let me see y'all. I don't know if you want to do it because this is for her discovery calls when she does her branding clients, but I'm going to ask a couple of questions, and I want to know if you guys considered it. And I'm going to go through it really, really fast. I'm not going to spend too much time on this today. I just wanted to talk about, what kind of content you're putting on what platforms, right? So it's not the same content on every single platform. You're going to switch it up, even if that means that you're switching up the description, if that means you're switching up the sounds, the hashtags, all that type of information. Maybe you're saying, okay, so I do how-tos on this platform, and so I'm not doing how-tos on this platform, so I'm just going to say making blah, 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 right? And I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to have music playing in the background. Like, you can switch it up, so when somebody does see your content all across the board, because you have all these various social media platforms saying follow me. It is all not the same content all across the board, right? And even if it is the same content all the way across the board, you can post them at different times. So that is basically what I really wanted to talk about today. But I want to open it up to some questions that I think that as entrepreneurs we need to start considering, because we need to get a little bit deeper into what the branding is, because the brand is just not about an aesthetic. The brand is also about a feeling, an internal feeling. So we need to get deeper. So let me know in the chat, y'all ready to get deeper? Put deeper in the chat. Deeper in the chat if you are ready to go deeper. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. 7, it's not 7 questions, but it's 7 categories. So, and within those categories, I'm going to ask you these questions, right? And I'm not going to do it individually. We're going to do it as a whole, right? So let me know if you're ready. Put I'm ready in the chat. Ready in the chat. Oh, I said deeper, right? Say deeper in the chat. Deeper in the chat. Oh, I don't need to wear these bracelets. These bracelets, sometimes they just jingle too much and get on my nerves. But I don't need them because I already got on green. I was wearing black initially, but I am into green now today. All right, let's get it. Let's go. Let's get deeper. Let's get deeper. Put it in the chat. Deeper, deeper, deeper. And if you are in here and have not yet, hit the thumbs up button. Let's hit it. Let's get it. Let's go. All right. All right, let's get deeper in the chat. Everybody put deeper in the chat. Deeper in the chat. Deeper in the chat. Deeper in the chat. Right? First things first, we want to know about your demographics, right? So not just about where their age range. And this is another thing that I'm realizing, that is everybody is put in such a wide age range. Because you know why I think that you're putting such a wide, you're casting a huge net thinking that you're going to grab everybody. And that's not the case, right? And then you also have to remember, what kind of thing do you have? If your audience are a wide age range and you have a certain kind of product, it may mean that your customer has been through a whole lot of life, or may not have experienced enough life. And then so you're not going to be speaking to them at the same the same way. You're not going to be speaking to a 20 and popping person like you're speaking to a 55-year-old seasoned woman who had traveled the world and experienced life. This 20-year-old that's popping and thotting and bopping all of she is living her best life. She's at the club, she's drinking, she's doing all of this. She has a whole different lifestyle than this 55-year-old woman. This 55-year-old woman ain't trying to be at the club. She ain't trying to figure out where her man is or what, you know what I'm saying? She's not doing all of that. She's not trying to have a hot girl summer. She's trying to relax and she's trying to live her best life on vacation with her feet kicked up looking at the ocean somewhere, right? And so they have different lifestyles. So you are not going to be able to communicate to them in the same way, right? So we got to get a little bit more specific about the age ranges, and not, oh, my person is 25 to 65. That is way too wide. That is way too wide, right? You got to kind of bring them together. Got to bring it together a little bit. Yes? Yes, yes, and yes. So we got to bring it together. So the things to consider with your demographics are the age range of your ideal customer. What's their gender? Where do they live? Like some of y'all have some gender fluid. Maybe that might be something, and that's something that you are going to have to put when you're looking for your customer. You want people in that category. Why? Because that's going to be your ideal customer, right? So if that's the case, then you want to put that in there too, right? Their gender, where do they live? What's their educational background? Did they go to college? Maybe they didn't want to go to college because they wanted to pursue their entrepreneurial goals. Maybe they didn't go to college because they're creatives, they're artistic, and they just didn't do that. Maybe they didn't go to college because college wasn't for them, but they are geniuses. They're super smart because no, they didn't go to college, but they're reading all the books. They're taking seminars. They're getting all this other information from outside of the college realm, but they're still super smart, right? And so you want to include these things. Like, you got to go a little bit deeper. Just start, these are a few questions to start to consider, right? What's their occupation or industry? Where are they? Are they nurses? Are they doctors? Are they lawyers? Are they just professionals? Are they corporate? Are they teachers? Are they, again, creatives? Are they, freelancers? Like, what are they? Go deeper than just 25 to 45 women that have children, right? We got to go a little bit deeper, right? She could have children, but she can also be a working mom, right? She could have children, but she can also be like a social worker or something. She could have like, so you gotta kind of like bring it all together, right? We gotta go layers deep. Layers deep. How many of you guys are with me? So put some ones in the chat if you with me. This is the demographic information, right? So we're talking, we said age range of your ideal customer. What is their gender? Where do they live? What is their educational background? And what is their occupation or industry? So again, I gave you plenty of examples of what to think, and just to get the juices flowing. If I hadn't mentioned anything that is within your business or your brand, then you just add that to it, right? Let me know if you with me. Put a one in the chat. One's in the chat. Did I say ones? I think I did. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Let me know if I'm good. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. And if I'm going too fast, tell me slow down. Let me know, because Nikki just be I just be talking sometimes, and I don't stop. So let me know if I need to bring it back a little bit, right? Let me know if you missed something, if you want me to repeat something. I'm totally here for it. So let me know. All right, so we got a few ones in the chat. Let me know. And don't forget, hit the thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up. So the next thing, hey, Kay. Kay's in the building this morning. Hey, Kay. What was today? Terrific Thursday? Or is it Terrific Tuesday? Thankful Thursday. I think that's what it is. So now we're going to number 2, your psychographics. Right? We want to get a little deeper. What are their interests and hobbies? Maybe your person, if you have a relaxation brand, your person likes to go to the spa. Maybe she likes to have downtime. Maybe she likes to have girl time. Maybe she likes to go on long nature walks. Maybe she likes to go on hikes. Maybe she likes to have romantic dinners. If you have a brand that is for couples, right? Maybe she likes to go on, she likes to have surprises and roses and, things like that amaze her. She likes to go traveling. She likes to go see sightseeing. She likes to go vintage shopping, antiquing. Like, what does this person like to do? What are her hobbies? Thinking about what you do, think about the woman, or think about the guy, or think about the person, right? Think about what they do that they enjoy, that is outside of purchasing your thing, right? What do you see? What do you see? It's Thankful Thursday. Oh, you sneak it on. I appreciate you, girl. All right, so what are their hobbies and what are their interests? Do they like collecting things? Do they like to sew? Do they like to crochet? Do they like to do they like to paint? Do they like to go to the movies? Do they like to spend time with their friends? Do they like to just spend time alone? Do they like to write? Do they like to read? What kind of hobbies and interests does your ideal, or like Jasmine says, your dream customer, what kind of hobbies and interests do they have? Good morning, Angie. Good morning. I'm finally able to get off work. Hey, come on, Angie. We are happy to have you here, girl. We are happy to have you here. All right. So what are your customers' interests and hobbies, right? What are their values and their beliefs, right? Everybody don't. Jamie, I thought about you this morning, girl. How you doing, baby? How you doing? Sorry, I got caught up. What are their values and their beliefs, right? Are they Christians? Do they believe in God? Are they atheists? Maybe, maybe they're not sure. Are they believe in family? Do they believe in hustling? Do they believe in, money over bees? Do they believe, like, what do they do? Like, what are their values and what are their beliefs, right? You need to know that. So we're going to think about that. What are their lifestyle choices and behaviors? What do they do? What do they like to do? What do they do consistently? Right? Do they have a morning ritual? Are they meditating? Are they relaxing? Are they, they go for these long morning walks. Are they having this long prayer life? Do they have a prayer closet, right, that they go in and they pray? Do they have some kind of what do you call it? Not a sanctuary. Do they have like a little space where, if it's not a prayer closet, do they have a space where they just sit there and just relax, and just maybe they listen to sound bowls, maybe they are listening to meditative music, maybe they're saying their affirmations, maybe they're staring in the mirror at themselves doing power affirmations, maybe they're listening to gospel music, maybe they're listening to empowering not DVDs, um, documentaries. Why couldn't I think of the word? Documentaries. What kind of books are they reading? Do they consistently read? Are they always in their Bible? Are they always in the Quran? Are they always in the Torah? Like, what are they doing? Right? You want to make sure that you know that too, because this is going to help you really hone in on your customer. This is going to help you hone in on your customer. Plus, it's going to give you much more range as to how to communicate with them, because you can come in on every level. You know what I'm saying? You're not saying everything to them, but you do know what they are, what they value and what they enjoy, right? And that's going to be important for you, right? That's going to be important to you. Not money over bees. Yes, girl, money over bees. Okay, creations from the roots. Oh wait, I see that's in your name. I'm doing good. I like that, baby. You got it down pack now. And I'll be practicing my New Orleans. All right, so what motivates them or inspires them? How do they spend their leisure time? So if they have a moment to themselves, how are they spending that moment to themselves? Are they spending that moment to themselves with family? Are they using that moment to escape? Are they using this moment to have a drink? Are they a cocktail? Are they using this moment to scroll on the internet? Are they using this moment to go into deep reading? Are they using this moment, like, what are they spending their leisure time doing? Right? Everybody don't like to travel. Everybody don't like to go to the club. Everybody's not spending their leisure time doing the same thing. What is your customer doing with their leisure time? Right? So these are things to consider when you're talking about your psychographics. Let me know if you guys are with me. Put ones in the chat if you're with me. Put twos if you need some clarity. Let me know. Let's go. Let's move through these. Let me know if you're with me. Let me know if you're with me. Your psychographic traits are: what are their interests and hobbies? What are their values and beliefs? What are their lifestyle choices and behaviors? What motivates them and inspires them? How do they spend their leisure time? Right? Are they activists? Are there certain causes that they stand for? Are they going to rallies? Are they what are they doing? Welcome, Halima. Welcome to Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. We are here Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And welcome. We are going over finding your customers, your target audience, and your ideal dream customers. So we are going over that today. So y'all are with me so far. Looks like it. All right, so your pain points and the challenges. This is one of the most important parts. What is it called? What is what called? The psychographics? Let me know in the chat, Kay. Let me know in the chat. Pain points and challenges is going to be the most important and significant. Why? Because they are looking for a solution. They want a quick and easy, effective way to solve their problem. They want to do it without doing however long it took you to find that solution, right? They want to shorten their way to the answer, and they want it to be resolved quickly, right? So how can you show up as the solution to somebody else's problem? So pain points and challenges is going to be very important. So you guys really need to consider the pain points and the challenges. Okay, yes, it's called your psychographic traits. Your psychographic traits. And I'm definitely going to put this in the Honor Society. So, I mean, not the Honor Society, excuse me. I'm going to put it in the community so you'll be able to print this out if you need to. and it'll be under PDF, so you can just print it out and write in it if you want, make notes, however you want to do it, right? So your pain points and your challenges. Hey, come on with the likes. Your pain points and your challenges. What problems or challenges does your um what problems or challenges does your product or service solve for them? Right? So if somebody don't have time, how can you show them how does your product show that you can have better time management, right? Let's say you had a planner or something like that. I'm showing you how to have better time management. Maybe I'm giving you tips on how to better utilize your time, right? Okay, Naomi, what you have a question with? Let me know. Put it in the chat, right? If your child has eczema, right? Or if I have eczema, how can your products help me solve it? I'm not giving you any medical claims. I'm not making any medical claims. I am just saying that my solution can help soothe the problems of eczema. It can soothe it. It can help you be more confident. I can't tell you, I can't make a medical claim, but I can make a claim that is going to make you feel better, that is going to enhance the beautify it, right? I can say that, right? But I cannot make a medical claim like it is going to heal you, right? I can say that it's going to make you feel more confident. It's going to make your skin more smoother. I can say those type of things. It's very cleansing. It's, I can do that. But what kind of problems are they having? What does your wait a minute? How did I get lost? What kind of problems do they have, and why does your product represent the solution? How can your product represent the solution, right? Good morning, Trina. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right. What frustrations or obstacles that they're facing every day? Or what do they face? What obstacles or frustrations are they facing in their lifestyle period, right? It may not just be a one-time thing. It may be something that is consistently bothering them every single time. Maybe they are overworked, right? And every day they go to work, they are stressed out, they're overworked, they have so much on their plate, there's so much responsibility at work, there's so much responsibility at home. They feel like they don't have any way out, or they feel like they don't have any room to themselves or any space or time to themselves. Why does your product present a solution to that? How can you speak to that, right? Because again, you're going to sell them the product, but you're also going to help them with that problem, right? I'm going to also help you with that. You stressed out. Let me show you how to de-stress. Let me give you some tips and techniques on how you can de-stress. Let me give you a plan on how you can better utilize your time effectively. Let me give you some tips on how you can talk to or treat or work with your autistic child. Let me, like, those type of things are going to be able to be beneficial to you, because you're not just selling. Now I'm selling, but I'm giving you information. I'm selling and I'm giving solution. I'm selling and I'm giving tips. I'm selling and I'm offering you some freedom. I'm selling and I'm offering you some solution, some resolution, some ways that you can feel more free about your crazy hectic lifestyle, right? And welcome, Halima. Got the same name as my beautiful cousin. Okay. Come on, y'all. So the pain points and the challenges are going to be something that is very important that we need to pay attention to, right? What are their main concerns or fears related to your industry or niche, right? What are some concerns that they may have, right? Maybe some people might be concerned about using the small businesses products because it's handmade. They don't trust it so much. So now you're going to offer them some, let me show you how you can trust me, right? Let me show you why this is so great. Let me show you how it's made. I bet you've never seen how soap was made. Let me show you how soap is made. Let me break down each of these ingredients and why I use each of these ingredients and why it's going to put you at ease, because you know that, you can see you can see the process. And so now I'm building the trust and the rapport with you. And so now you're like, oh wow, I really want to try that. I really feel like I can try that, because I don't know how Dove is made. They don't show me how that's made. And so since they're not showing me how that's made, and this person right here is showing me all of the steps that she's doing to make this soap, and all of, all the steps that it takes to get there, I really want to try this thing, right? And so even if it's like stressing, and maybe their hair is falling out. Maybe you can show them, like, the massaging and things like that is going to help you to stimulate your follicles, and that's going to promote some hair growth, or things like that. What else? How do these challenges affect their well-being or quality of life? Now, sometimes if you have something like balding or something like dry skin, acne, anything physical, if it affects your confidence. You don't want to do things. You don't want to show your body. You don't want, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be in environments where you're going to be around a lot of people. You rather be in the house by yourself. Let's say, and we used Betty Rhodes yesterday, right? So if you have an autistic child, and you want them to go out there, again, you don't have a problem with your child being out there in the world, but you do have a problem with the way the world is going to treat your child. So now I need to know, how can I show you better to find some communities that you can feel more comfortable in, just so that you don't feel like you're alone and you have to keep everybody isolated and you can't talk to nobody and you can't have friends and they can't have friends, right? So you want to be able to show that as well, right? So how do those challenges affect their well-being, their emotional well-being, or their quality of life, right? So maybe they're staying in the house, maybe they're feeling like, maybe they're depressed, maybe they're overwhelmed, maybe they're overworked, like all of those things. What challenges are they facing? Again, this is one of the most important things that you are going to have to really hone in on, right? Because you want to speak to the emotion of it. Goals and aspiration. Any problems? Any problems? Does everybody have me with the pain points and the challenges? Are we all clear? Put ones in the chat if we're all clear. Put twos if there is a question. Naomi, I know you said you got a 2 in there. I don't see a question, so let me know what your question is, girl. All right, the next thing is your goals and your aspirations. Goals and aspirations. What are their short-term and long-term goals? What can you do? Is it short-term, they just want something that's all natural that they're going to use? Is the long-term that their skin is going to be clear? Is the short-term that they just need a moment to relax? Is the long-term maybe they're going to do this consistently, and so every Friday night they're going to turn down with your stuff because it brings them joy, it makes them happy, and they can relax and they can unwind, right? So what are their short-term and their long-term goals? What do they aspire to achieve personally or professionally, right? Maybe some people, they are aspiring to be a CEO. Maybe they're aspiring to be an entrepreneur. If you have services or things like that, maybe they're aspiring to be an entrepreneur. Maybe they are aspiring to be a better mom. Maybe they're aspiring to be a better spouse, right? So what are they aspiring to be personally and or professionally? What do they envision for themselves in the future? Do they see themselves living like a luxury life? And so, that piece of luxury that you present to them gives them that, I can have this luxurious item. I can have this luxury lifestyle. Like, where do they envision themselves in the future, right? Are they depressed right now and they see themselves as being happy? Are they in a traumatized situation or a traumatic situation? Excuse me. If they're in a traumatic situation and they're trying to get out of that situation, are you showing them the long term, like, it's going to take some work, but we're going to get you there kind of thing, right? Are they, whatever that challenge is or wherever they see themselves in the future, how can you help, right? How can your product or service help them reach their goals and fulfill their aspirations, right? Everybody, I tell you this all the time, everybody wants to know, what's in it for me? What's in it for me? It's selfish, but your customers are selfish, okay? It's about them. It's about what your thing is going to do for them. Yes, we want it to be about us and them loving our stuff so much that, think about me first, right? But it's not that. We have to think about the customers first, and how do we solve their problems? How can we speak to their pain points? How can we show them that our product is going to make them feel better? Because again, it's all about them. So we have to put them in the seat every single time. It is not about us. And that is another point, a key point that Jasmine had made yesterday. It is not about us. Get us out of the mix, right? Get us out. Yes, we have a beautiful product. Yes, it can help you. Yes, it can serve you. All these things. Get us out the mix. And how can I serve you? What can I do to serve you better? How can I show up for you more? What information can I give you? What do you need in order for you to grow and thrive? What is it that I could help you do? Right? And so this is what we have to think about for our customers, right? We have to think that we need to have them first and foremost in our minds. Yes, 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 and yes. Let me know if y'all with me. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know if I'm talking good. Let me know if I'm talking too fast. Let me know. Let me know in the chat. You also want to know where your people are, right? Because the younger people are going to be on the other platforms like a TikTok, like, I won't even say Threads is the younger thing because everybody's on Threads right now, but TikTok, Snapchat, those type of things will have younger people. Instagram will have like, I guess 25 to whatever. The cool kids are on the TikTok. That type of thing. Where are your customers? If you say that your age range is about from 45 to 65, you're not going to find your age range on TikTok. You're not going to find them on Snapchat. You're not going to find them on those type of platforms. You're probably going to find them on like Facebook because they're using Facebook to communicate with their family. They're using Facebook to see family pictures and things like that. So where are your customers at? Where are your customers at? Good morning, Sage. Good morning, Sage Shireen. Let's see. Is there a limit to how much behind the scenes content we should share? No, there's not. If you say Mondays is behind the scenes Mondays, then everybody is going to expect to see that. If you say I'm going to put I'm gonna put 3 pieces of behind the scenes content up a week, that's totally fine. As long as it's not just solely behind the scenes, like there's got to be some variations, there's got to be some variety in there, because if there's not, people are going to get bored with seeing you make things because you're making them to put them where, right? And so I don't say there is a limit. I just think that there needs to be some range, right? Does sharing too much come across like we're hobbyists? Not, especially, it does not come across as a hobbyist if you are showing your glow up. It is not come if you are starting the business and you want to show people because you're building relationship and you're, telling them, come join me on this journey. I'm learning how to do this. I am trying this out. I am experimenting with this. If they see that, that makes it like, oh, I want to see what she's doing today. Oh, what did she learn today? Like it makes them intrigued to see what you got going on, right? But if you have a whole business and all you're doing is behind the scenes and you're not actually showing the product and, showing who you are and things like that, then it may get a little iffy. Then it may be a little iffy, right? So you want to make sure that you are providing some variety. Let me see. I noticed that major brands share behind the scenes occasionally. Yes. Yes. And just, like I said, if you have certain days that you want to select to do behind the scenes, then do it. If you know that you're going to post 3 times a day and one of those times you want to do behind the scenes, you can, as long as it's not repetitive and it's not, you know what I'm saying? So you'll be able to do that, especially if you're having variety within the kind of content that you're going to be producing per day, right? If you can't say I'm going to post only 1 time a day and every time I post is only going to be behind the scenes, then you're going to lose interest, right? So you got to keep them intrigued. Yes, yes, and yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Come on, Miss Lois. Miss Lois said yes, yes, and yes. Good morning, Dr. White. Good morning, good morning. How are you this morning? Let's see. Love your makeup and your Saturday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's giving tropical. Thank you. Angie said, I discovered this yesterday. Bath and Body Works had their candle sale, and a friend of mine ordered their candles from them and not from me. I have to figure out how to grab their attention more. Now, listen, some things people are just going to go to them because they're cheap. Don't come to me because you're looking for cheap. I'm not cheap, right? If you know that you are not cheap and your friends went to Bath and Body Works, and you have to say, that's not my customer. I got to let that go, right? Because they're looking for cheap. They're looking for a $2 candle. I'm not willing to sell you a $2 candle. And I'm not willing to give you a bunch of candles or a bunch of things just because I don't want you to shop at Bath and Body Works hoping that you'll be my customer, because sometimes that's just not the case, right? And sometimes we just got to let that go, right? Don't come to me for cheap. I'm not at the race for the bottom, right? Don't come for me for cheap. Come to me for quality. When you're ready for quality, then you come speak to me. Then I worry about you being my customer. But until then, if they're your customer is going to Bath and Body, if your friends are going to Bath and Body Works because they had their candle sale, you know that they're going there because it is cheap, right? And there's some scents and things like that and I do love the look of Bath and Body Works, but you are not trying to be affordable. You don't owe that to anybody to be affordable, especially if that's not what your brand calls for, especially if your cost of goods is not, for the affordable price point. If that's not you, then don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, right? Consistency, consistency, consistency all day long. All day long. I had to learn your family and friends and not your customers. Absolutely. And don't be upset. And I seen a post about this. Don't be upset if your family and friends are not supporting you. It is okay, right? Because your family and friends are not, first of all, they're not looking at you as the evolved you. They're not looking at you as the businesswoman. Sometimes it takes outside people in order for the other people to see the value in you, right? Or to see the value in your quality, or them appreciating the work that you put into something before they could appreciate you. So don't automatically start there. If they're not supporting you, don't let that be a thing that hinders you, because you know what I'm saying? They're not going to respect you for the changes that you are making or the price points that they're going to tell you $100 for that candle. I'm not paying $100 for that candle. And then you're thinking, oh, well, maybe I do need to change it from $100 because, my cousin, my brother, my sister, my friend said they're not going to pay $100 for this candle. Now, there's a million people on this earth that will pay $100 for that candle. There's people on this earth that's paying thousands of dollars for candles, right? And they're just regular candles. They're paying for a name. They're not paying for no amazing quality. They're not paying for any. They're paying for a person who built a brand, and now they could put a certain price point on something. So there are people that are willing to pay your price point. And if your friends and family members are not, then you have to realize I can't let that be the thing that's, where my structure starts or lies, because that is not going to be, in the long run, that's not my customer. I may get this off right now, but they're not going to continue to come and shop with me because they're going to expect a discount. They're going to expect something to be free. They're going to expect something different, right? And you don't got the hookup over here, right? You don't have the hookup over here. You're going to have to go to Bath and Body Works and get you that $2 candle, girl. Okay? Let me see. Good morning, Alicia. Good morning. Jazz, period, right? And what Linda said. I had to learn, yep. Say it again, Nikki. For the people in the back. You are not worried about being the cheapest. You are not worried about being affordable. If affordability is not in your branding, get it out of your mind, right? Because I'm not trying to be affordable. If that particular product is, like, somebody will tell you in a minute, oh, I could go to Walmart and get it. Well, then I guess that's where you better go and get it, because you ain't getting this. So you go on ahead to Walmart, get you your whatever you said you're going to get, and I hope that works out for you. But I'm going to be focusing on my customers and what I need my customers to have and the experience that I want them to have with my brand, and I'm going to focus on that. I'm not going to put the energy on trying to keep you, because you're not my customer anyway. So if I do keep you for this particular time, I may not keep you forever. So why am I going to focus my energy there? Don't make sense. Good morning, Salima. Good morning. Salima's store is opening. Did you guys see Salima's store? A million little things. Did you guys see the store is looking so beautiful? The opening is going to be on the 29th. So I have a Wiz Khalifa to go to on the 29th, I think, or the 30th. I'll be in your area because you are 2.5 hours away from me, but I'll be in your area to be at the concert. So we'll check it out. Don't race to the bottom. You have an opportunity to provide more sentiment and value than Bath and Body Works could ever give, right? Could ever. I can show you how much value that I'm putting onto my candle. I can show you my process. I can show you how I source my stuff. I can show you how I'm providing an experience, how I'm providing a feeling, how I'm providing a mood. I can show you all these things. Bath and Body Works can show you they got a pumpkin spice marshmallow candle, and they may give you some beautiful visuals, and that's all you're going to get, right? They're not going to say, you're going to feel go sit down at the fireplace and go to your tiny little house or those getaways or whatever, relax and indulge in this. They're not gonna give you that experience, right? They're not gonna see somebody making that. If they saw the way their candles were made, people be like, that's what you're doing? That's where this is made. But if you show them how your candle is made and how much love and effort you're putting into your candle, that builds value for your thing. Yes? Yes, yes, and yes. Let me know if y'all with me. Let me know if you're with me. Exactly. Cousin said exactly. Dr. White says when you chase people who are not your customers today, you will distance you from the customers designed for you today. When you chase people who are not your customers today, will distance you from the customers designed for you today. So you got to make sure that you are not chasing the people that don't belong to you. Let them go. Focus on your people that are for you. Focus on them. Some families are definitely not looking at you as the evolved you. They are not. They are not. They still talk about your little business, your little this, your little that. They still talking about why can't I get a hookup? Why can't I get a discount? They bringing friends over to get a discount and a hookup. We don't got the homeboy hookup here. I'm sorry. We pay full price over here. Right? And so they're not respecting that. Right? And sometimes they're not doing it intentionally, but sometimes they just don't respect it. They just expect for you to be doing something because they know somebody who's doing something that should give them a hookup. Right? So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I definitely tell people to go back to those other people. Hello. When they tell me prices are cheaper over there. All is well here. Okay? All is well over here. Y'all made me feel better because I even inboxed her like, I sell candles, right? Oh yes. I'm not gonna make you like I'm not here to make you choose me over somebody else. If you didn't see the value in it, then that's where you need to be, because you're focusing too much time on them trying to be your customer, and you don't need to do all of that doesn't need to happen. You go let them go. Let them go. Let them go happily. Bless them. Positive energy, good vibes, all of that. Happy travels. See you later though. Because I'm gonna be focusing on my customers that want to pay this $100 for this candle. I'm gonna keep my focus on them. Yes, yes, and yes. Come on with the yes, yes, and yes. All right, let me see. Big Meech says, a business, I make merch for from time to time tried to go the cheap route with something and wanted me to put their logo on it. It sucks because I couldn't do it. The material is kind of cheap. The material is the cheap kind. This is a two-parter. The material is the cheap kind that will melt. Before I would get upset because that would be more sales for me. Before I would be upset. Okay, got it. Before I would be upset because that would mean more sales for me. But I'm not going to put myself in a position to fail. Absolutely. I offered making them with better materials, but was sold they already purchased the bags, saying this to say, don't be afraid of saying no. Saying this to say, don't be afraid of saying no, and don't let it get to you that a potential sale fell through. Maybe off topic, but I felt the need to share. No, it's absolutely right. Because if you have something and you know that it's not going to work, people will try to make you make something work. And sometimes it can't work. And you have to let them know. And it is this is your job as a professional to let them know this is not going to work. I cannot do it this way. And if you can't do it this way, I could provide you other options. And if none of these options are suitable for you, then I'm not the person to do this job. I know that we've had a relationship. I know that we've worked together so many times before, but in this particular project, I am unable to do this because I do know that this particular material is not going to work with the process that needs to be done in order for this job to get done. So I can't provide that for you. But I can offer some other suggestions, and that's all you can do. You can't make it work if it can't work within your reason, right? Within your wheelhouse. If it's not working for you, it can't work, right? Period. And don't force it. Do not force it. Let me see. Miss Linda says, out of my 39 years of doing hair, I never did family. Come on, 39 years and no family. Because they be like, can't you just do my hair for Easter? Can't you just fit me in? No, I cannot. I have a whole appointment book. And these people in my appointment book are paying. I don't have time for your free. And you want me to put mini box braids in your hair, and you want a deep conditioner, and no, we ain't got time for that. Oh, I gotta blow. No. I don't have time for that. Not for free. Not for free. Let me see. Yolanda says some family members are jealous you started your business, but that's a conversation for another day. Yes. And a lot of people, just because they didn't get to do something, they want to put that on you, and they want to say how you can't do something. Never listen to that. Never listen to that. Just like Will Smith said in what is it, Pursuit of Happiness, when he was like, don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something, even if that person is me. Don't ever let somebody put their limitations on you. Ever. We serve a mighty God, right? We serve a God that puts something special on us. We serve a God that puts something in, we have our own individuality. Ain't nobody on this earth like us. Not a soul, right? You may be similar to me. You may want to be like me, but you are not me, and you will never be me. And since that is the case, I need to go ahead and move forward differently, because I know there can never be another me. Even with all my quirks, even with all of the things that I don't like, even with all of the things that I love, even with all the talents, even with all my shortcomings, no matter what, nobody is going to be you, even if they're imitating anything that you're doing, right? It doesn't matter. What I have is unique. And you know what I have to do? It is my responsibility to shine my light on the world. It is my responsibility to share my thing with the world. And you may not think that that thing is big. And this is something that I had to really start to reflect and open up on with Dr. White, because sometimes I do feel like, okay, well, maybe it's because it doesn't look like that this, not this. And it's like, absolutely not. People are not coming to you to be like that. They're coming to you for you to be you. And so that is why that's how your customers are going to come to you, right? They're looking for you to give them that special thing that you can give them, this special experience that only you can give them. So maybe it doesn't look like somebody else's. Maybe it's not as grand or, where you want it to be yet. And then you may be still developing it, and that's still okay. But just know, be happy, and just be, you can rest assured that it's a unique thing, and it's your own thing, and nobody is going to have it. Just you. Just you. And it is not your responsibility to play small and make other people feel comfortable in your light, girl. Shine it. Like the girl said from Shop AI, I forgot her name. What is her name, cousin? She said, if your light is shining too bright, then hand them a pair of sunglasses. Hand them a pair of shades if your light is shining too bright. But do not dim your lights. Period. Angie, we live and learn. That's cousin said, Angie, we live and learn. Yes, we think that family and friends should or would and sometimes could support us, but they won't. Some don't want to see you win, but others will. Go forth anyway. Yes, and yes. I don't understand why she bought the stuff first and then asked. So backwards. Well, and if she lost that money, Big Meech, that's on her. If you lost that money because you didn't consult with me knowing that I had to do the work, if you put that money into that thing and you didn't ask me first, that's on you. I can't claim responsibility for that at all, because I didn't tell you to do that, right? Had you asked me, I would have pointed you in the right direction. But now you're on the wrong path. You're going to have to continue down that wrong path, or you're going to have to get a refund or something, right? Thank you, Michi. I needed that. I put my heart into making products. From the ingredients to the vessel, now it feels like it's their loss. Absolutely, Angie. It is their loss. It is their loss. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Jasmine said yes. Miss Linda said absolutely yes. Angie said thank you, Latrice. Angie, yes, it is their loss. Salima says some family and friends will support other businesses in your face. Absolutely. That should be a whole new class. A whole new live, the whole new discussion, right? They will support somebody else before, and they will pay that price point. And after they done tried to tell you that your stuff was too high, they will pay a higher price tag for somebody else that they don't even know. But they saw value in it, and so that's where they got it from. So now you either show them, you build the value, and they'll come to you when they come to you, or you just have to look at it and be like, okay, well, that's what happens, right? You're not my customer. You're not my customer. Some family and friends will support another business in your face and pay full price doing the same thing. Doing the same thing as you without thinking twice. Right. Charge what you charge, sis. Don't chase them. They're lost. Absolutely. 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 Honestly, I feel so much better. I was sad yesterday. Thank y'all. Y'all are my people. Hey, come on, tribe. Come on, tribe. Don't let that don't let that take you out. There's a whole world of people. It's a whole entire world. You can be in front of anybody you want using social media. We're talking about social media, right? Using social media, you can talk to anybody you want. You can get in front of anybody you want as long as you're willing to do the work and put out the content. You're able to do that for free, right? So why am I going to be worried about you? You one person. You one person. I'm not going to cancel everything else because of one person. No, 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 no. You're not worth it, boo. You are not worth it. We're not doing that, sis. We're not canceling our whole entire brand and everything that we built for one person who don't believe in our pricing or don't believe in us, period, right? You don't want to support, you don't got to support, and that's fine with me. Keep on moving. Period. 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 Let me see. Good morning, Christina. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. Hope to see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Let's see. Yes. Gotta use that one. Pass them the shades. That's right. Pass them the shades. I'm taking that, saying it too. Angie, please. Matter of fact, you could tell them go and get their shades from Push Classic Collections. Hey, first time buy, you get 10% off. Push Classic Collection, that is Kay. She said, Angie, please don't take it to heart. My friends support me and support other businesses. However, they will plug my business before they plug anyone else's. Got you. Yes, and post the other people too. Yep, that's true. That's true. They will never repost your stuff, but they will repost somebody else's. That's true. That is true. Naomi, it's better to try and fail and not to try at all. That's right. Trina says, I'm not my cousin's customers, but I always advertise for her or tell people about her business. Right. And that's the way you can support, right? As long as I'm willing to spread the word, we're gonna be fine, right? I may not buy it, but I can support you by doing A, B, and C, right? I could put you in front of people that I think are going to be interested in your thing. I don't have to support it. I mean, not support it, but I don't have to, be your customer. I don't have to love what you're doing, but I can respect what you're doing, and I can share that with people who are also going to respect that as well, right? Let's see. Angie said, I won though, because my husband's favorite aunt said she's not ever going back to the competition. So in my Nikki voice, yes, and yes. I find it funny how they would pay a lot for something similar to what you offer, but think your prices are too high. I find it funny too. And it's not even funny. They just weird. People are weird. Just let that be, like Coach T would say, let it rest in your shanana. Let that rest in your spirit for a second. Let it rest in your spirit. People are weird, and it's okay. Don't take it personally. Don't take it personally. Next week, the book I want to suggest is The Four Agreements. So don't take it personally. Do not take it personally. People are weird. Super weird. Let me see. Good morning, Lakeisha Keisha. Keisha's in the building. Good morning, Cheryl. Cheryl, you late, girl? Good morning, Cheryl. She said, cousin says, I'm always supporting people in this group. If I haven't, yes, I will. If I haven't yet, I will. Trust me on that. And that is the absolute truth. That is very, very, very true. And it doesn't matter if you're a candle maker or not. Support is support, period. It always feels good when somebody else purchases your thing and they talk about it just genuinely. It's organic, you know what I'm saying? Because they want to make sure that you succeed. They want to make sure that you get a sale. Maybe you needed that sale today, right? Maybe you was feeling discouraged and you was like, forget it, I don't want to do this anymore. Maybe that sale is the sale that made you pick back up. Maybe that sale just gave you that encouragement. Maybe that sale just made you feel like, oh, I could do this, right? How did I do this so I could do this again, so I could repeat this, right? Maybe that sale meant something to that person at that particular time. So support where you can. Support where you you can. Always, 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 always. Right? Spreading the word is supporting. Okay, wait. It just went up too fast. Yes, you are, Latrice. Yes, she is. She is. Let me see. Um, Spreading the word is supporting your business. I would be happy with just that because something is better than nothing. Yes. Can't expect your people to buy your stuff if you don't expect it. Can't expect your people to buy your stuff if you don't expect it. There will not be disappointment. Well, I would not expect that. I want everybody to purchase, but if you don't purchase, it's okay, right? I could be fine with that, right? I don't have to. I could say I'm expecting to sell from everybody, but the reality is there's going to be some no's, right? That's okay, right? I'm not dependent on that sale. I'm not dependent on that thing. Um, Latrice, yes, you do. You are a true blessing. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. She is a very true blessing. So we look like we're going a little bit deeper, a little bit deeper. We are 14 minutes in. So the last thing is we're going to talk about your customer hot insights, right? So who are your current customers? What do they have in common? Right? Because that's how you're going to have a community. Remember, I was telling y'all people like us do things like that, right? Or things like this. Are there any patterns or trends among your existing customer base? Like, do they only shop on occasions? Do they come to you for their birthday gift? Do they come for you to their spouse's gift? Do they come to you for certain things? Is there any trends and any patterns that you see within your customers? Do you know that they shop a little bit of crazier on Valentine's Day? Do you see that they shop a little crazier during pumpkin spice season? Right? Like, what are they doing? What feedback or testimonials can you get from them? If somebody tell me they love something that I did, I'm always saying I need a testimonial, I need a video review, I need you to DM me, I need you to tell everybody else, at me, tag me, whatever that is. I need you to support. So make sure that you're definitely getting your testimonials from customers. You put that on everything that you do. And are there any specific customer segments that shown a stronger affinity for your brand, right? And so you can do your segments within your emails, which I was thinking this morning should be another week's worth of content, right? Doing your emails, customer journeys, segmenting your email list, celebrating certain things. Like, I think that should be another week's of work. So that may go into what we're going to do for August. So with all of that, and I know I said I wasn't going to take forever and stay on the questions, but it needed to be said. And so, I have a very strong feeling about sticking to whatever resonates with me, and it resonated with me for us to focus on that so that it could bring clarity to you when you are trying to find your target audience and to find your ideal or dream customer, right? And so I thought that I should stay there. Plus, we were talking about some things that helped everybody out that somebody needed to hear in that particular moment. So I just, I let the spirit guide me. And so where we went is where we're supposed to be. So these questions will be on bubblebabesuniversity.com. It will be like one of the first posts when you go to home. You'll be able to have the PDF. And also, with that being said, we are going to have DC here on Sunday at 7 p.m. You do have to be a member of the Honor Society. DC has gone viral on TikTok quite a few times for her candles that look like food, for her Velveeta candles, her shrimp and grits, all her candles that her wax melts, her scoopable wax. She has been viral quite a few times. So she is going to share her secrets with going viral on TikTok and how to provide and how to create engaging content. So that's going to, bring more engaged followers, and it's also going to convert into customers. So we have that going on, and it's going to be a one-on-one thing, very intimate. You can ask any questions, hands on. She's going to show you what to do, how to do it. So I think everybody needs to be in the room for that one. So if you're not part of the Honor Society, please go on over to Bubble Babes, BABEZ, university.com. Click the Honor Society and join. It is it's a paid membership. It's all access. You have access to classes, previous classes, downloads, contracts, all kinds of stuff is going on over there. So make sure you go over there. go over there. Make sure you go over there, and I'm also going to be providing recipes and stuff like that. So I'm thinking that I'm going to do a live or interactive live every weekend. So I mean, with the time, if I have it, I will be doing it. We'll go live every Sunday, and you'll be able to have interactive content, and then you'll be able to do mastermind kind of thing, and just get other people's feedback the way we used to do before. But with all that being said, I appreciate every single person in this room. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I know that your time is valuable, so I hope that this hour plus was worth it, and that this investment in your time was well worth it into something that you needed, and something for your business or something for your life. And moving forward, don't forget that the questions are going to be in the Honor Society. If you're catching a replay, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, because I'm on my road to 100K. And I need you guys, and by December 31st, so I'm gonna need you guys to share this video out with friends, and let them know, come subscribe and join us over here, because we popping, right? With that being said, y'all, again, I appreciate y'all. I will see you tomorrow. We are not going to be playing games tomorrow. Maybe we will. We'll see. But we're gonna close out the week strong, and get this content together, because I want y'all to effortlessly create your content. I want you to feel good about your content, and I don't want you to struggle with it at all, right? Because this is going to help you build your communities. Yes, yes, and yes, y'all. Yes, yes, and yes, y'all. I love her. She taught me a lot. Yep. So she'll be here on Sunday. All right, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very much. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great Thursday. Y'all be productive, and make sure that y'all go get these questions and go answer these questions, and do not skip them, because this is something that you cannot skip. You need to know this. It is not something that you're going to pick up later. You need to do it now. This way you can build a strong brand right here, right now. So that's all I have to say. Have a great day, everybody. Trina says have a positive and productive day, ladies. Halima says have a great day, everyone. And Miss Loy says have a great day, ladies. Lakeisha Keisha, she said good morning, Latrice. All right, everybody, have a great day. Off of Miss Betty Rose. Cousin said have a great day, everyone. Miss Loy said yes, yes, and yes. And on that note, we are out of here. See y'all later. Bye.